We are living in a world full of risk and hazard, man-made or natural phenomena, and we need to be ready at all times. Our country, which is the Philippines, is prone to different kinds of natural disasters. In fact, over 20 typhoons hit the Philippines every year. And earthquake can threaten our vulnerabilities without giving any signal or warnings. But after all of this, are we prepared enough when a volcanic eruption happens? Well, once in a while, something happens that we weren't expecting. Thus, if you are prepared for it, you'll know what to do. The same goes for a sudden volcanic eruption or any kind of disasters. Whether it is a disaster, an emergency, or a hazard, we all need to be prepared. According to the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, there are 300 named and unnamed volcanoes across our country. 24 of them are active, such as Mount Pinatubo, Mayon Volcano, and the most active this time, the Taal Volcano, and the rest are inactive. Volcanic eruption will not just take properties, but can also wipe out humanity and life if left unattended, especially if everyone failed to have some knowledge on how to be prepared during an explosion. Awareness of these things can help us to be safe and even save lives on our community. So here are the things to remember before, during, and after the explosion. Before. You should be informed if your place is in the 14 kilometers radius from the mouth of the volcano. Be aware of the hazards that the volcanic eruption possess, such as mud flows and ash falls that is very dangerous. Prepare all the important things to bring once evacuation is needed, and store food as much as you can. Prepare and wear masks to protect your mouth and nose from the ash falls because it may cause human illness. During an explosion. If you are unable or fail to evacuate before the eruption, stay indoors, close the windows and doors to protect yourself from the ash fall. If you are outside, be aware of mud flows for it can move faster than you walk or run. Seek shelter indoors immediately. Listen to a battery-powered radio to keep updated to the latest emergency information from the NDRRMC. Avoid driving in heavy ashfall unless it is absolutely required because it may damage your car parts. After the explosion. Remain inside your home until emergency officials declare it is safe to live. Inspect your house to check for damage. When outside, avoid ash falls and remain your mask and long sleeve to cover your mouth, skin, eyes, and nose. We cannot stop natural disasters, but we can arm ourselves with knowledge. So many lives wouldn't be lost if we have enough disaster preparedness. It is crucial to know what to do in times of a disaster. But one element of a possible hazardous disaster is that you may never know when it might happen. So it is time to be a responsible citizen. Remember that prevention and preparedness is always better than rehabilitation. This has been your kaagapay for this video. Thank you and be safe.